Only scored 1 goal against the Boston Bruins in 3 games. They were shut out once here. They were shut out once in the Garden, and they scored. The 1 goal they scored was at the power play goal by Nedemansky.
That sort of solves a problem we talked about just a couple of minutes ago, Boston style meshing against the Rangers style.
That's right, and one thing Jerry Cheevers told me today, he says, we win by playing 100%, which is forechecking and taking the body and skating. Pete Peters is making his first start in goal. He hasn't played in 6 games. He had that concussion, but that Dougie Keene's had sure filled in real well. Morrell refereeing tonight's game. Linesmen are Gordy Brosiker and Ron Asselstein.
For the Boston Bruins, we'll pick them up as we go as you check out the official at center zone. Craig McTavish is out there along with number 18, Keith Crowder, and there's Steve Weeks, of course, in net for the Rangers. And we'll have Mike Milbury on the ice.
Steve is 2-0-1 in his last 3 starts. And there's Pete Peters. Like we said, he hasn't played a goal in 6 games. The Rangers going to have to try to get to him early. Let's go.
Milbury and O'Connell, the back line for the Bruins. They'll send number 14, Craig McTavish, in deep. This is Crowder coming in. Keith Crowder, number 18. Ruotsalainen turns it around. We'll pick up the Rangers as we go. Milbury gets the puck on the sideboards. Behind Weeks. Forechecking by Boston, obvious, as O'Connell pinches in deeply on the first series. Ruotsalainen in front. Bruins have it. O'Connell's backhand. Knocked down in front. Pavlich trying to break. He's got help on the right side with Hedberg. Good back checking by Casper, who lost his stick. And a penalty coming up.
Casper's going to get a penalty, I think, for slashing.
The penalty has not been called yet. It's definitely against Boston. LaRouche on the ice now for Barry Beck. Pavlich. Hedberg. Pass. Pavlich couldn't get turned around. Rangers still have possession. Now Boston gets to it, and we'll get a stoppage there. So in the early going here, not quite a minute gone in the first period. The score 0-0. Ranger power play coming up.
2 seconds. Rangers on their first power play.
Ron Greshner at the blue line. Rogers from the side. Score! Wow!
Mike Rogers scores the goal. A power play goal. A good face-off by LaRouche. LaRouche wins the draw. Goes back to Rogers. Rogers just blasted that one. It came back from Ronnie Greshner. Look at the goalie. Pete Peters, I think he just missed that. He just missed that shot.
6 seconds that one took. 6 seconds for that goal. It comes at 58 seconds. We'll give you the full rundown as soon as we can. Number 5 with the puck here, Guy Lapointe. You remember him from around the league. Fast break in, dropped off right side. Patillo is going to go.
Oh, boy.
Patillo or Greshner on the first shift. Taking Middleton out, coming in. And looks like Patillo. So we've had 2 quick penalty calls here in the first period. This will be the first one against the Rangers. We'll be back here in a moment with the Boston Bruins power play.
Gets 2 minutes for hooking. Well, I don't know. That looked like a pretty good job of back checking here. But it looks like Morrell, I thought he blew the Casper call, to be honest with you.
We will see.
Never had time to say it.
On the face-off, Peterson fighting for the draw here in the corner. Past Middleton. O'Connell calling for the puck at right point. O'Connell shot. Saved. And through the crease by Peterson on the rebound. Good takeaway by Pavlich and Beck.
Well, you know, you're playing the 2 teams. These are the first and second best penalty killing units in the league. Boston is first. The Rangers are second.
Krushelnyski feeding the wing. Middleton, save. Still free. Rangers have it, though. Anderson along the sideboards and clear. Time in the power play, 1:24. Number 6 back there, Gord Kluzak. What a find he was. This is Kluzak. Big as a house. Kluzak. Middleton kept that one onside and cleaned out nicely by Don Maloney.
The Bruins ranked 5th in the league in power play.
O'Connell up ahead to Peterson. This is Peterson. They got Krushelnyski in front. He'll try to establish himself there. Knocked away by Laidlaw. Middleton. O'Connell in dead center at the blue line. 1 step inside. They're looking for him, maybe. Middleton. There's the pass to O'Connell as he backs up. Shot. Save. Might have been outside. It is not cleared. O'Connell. Middleton to O'Connell. He fanned on the pass. Shot toward the net, blocked in front, and Weeks will hold off Rogers.
Face-off will be deep in the zone there, and the Boston Bruins are passing the puck around, but the Rangers are holding their ground pretty well and clearing them out. There are 37 seconds left on the penalty to Nicky Fatio. And Steve Weeks made a good save on Middleton here. Here comes Ricky Middleton. He shoots the puck, and Steve Weeks makes the save. The puck trickles through after.
Middleton holds that puck as long as anybody on a shot. He makes the goaltender think about it.
He's a great hockey player.
Face off back to the right point, Gila point. This is Keith Crowder. Solid check in the corner by Dave Maloney. That was McNabb who went down. Rogers fighting for the puck. Dave Silk, 21. Crowder in front, coming out from the point. Save! A blind save. He was screened, but he got it.
A puck deflected off someone in the front, and it still hit Steve Weeks.
It's 1-0 Rangers. First period. Boston power play will end in 7 seconds. They've got a man in front of McNabb. Missed it. He just plain missed it. The point shot saved by Weeks. Weeks moving very quickly. Fatio out of the penalty box. Onside, but lost. Dave Silk. All three Bruin forwards at left wing. Crowded up. They couldn't get the pass away. Pavlich ahead. Don Maloney. Fatio's at right wing. We're in period number 1 if you just joined us. Milbury across. This is McNabb coming out. Tom Laidlaw back. Boston making fast changes. Right across the blue line. Shot is a save behind the net. Kleinendorf's taking his first turn for the Rangers tonight. There he is wearing his old number 3. Here comes Crowder. Bruce Crowder, save. Berger's number 28 in the corner. Laidlaw takes him out. Boy, they're hitting bodies out there right now. Milbury ahead. Bruce Crowder again. Weeks almost got trapped. Milbury takes it off the lip of the board. Look out. Boston putting on pressure. Save, he's got it. What a recovery Weeks made.
Tom Fergus. Tom Fergus made a great play out of the corner. Pulled the puck out and came out in front, and Steve Weeks makes the save. Watch him go on his backhand. Backhand, he tries to slide it between the legs, and Weeks stopped the puck. Tommy Fergus, Boston's second choice in 1980. Let's take another look at it. See, it hits the left pad and drops right down.
He never lost sight of it, Phil.
No, he did not.
Boston putting on the pressure. Fergus on this draw now for the Boston Bruins against Mike Rogers. Hillier, number 23, back up with Boston, back at right point. Shot toward the net, blocked. He had it. Marquardt, number 17, a highly touted rookie. And the Rangers come out. Blaisdell, long, high shot. Good stop by Peters. A save. Wow. Shot, Ruotsalainen, deflected. Milbury back. Rangers turn to put on some pressure here. Marquardt around Ruotsalainen. Beck is back. Milbury driving. Save by Weeks, or at least he stopped it in the crease.
Barry Beck knocked down Marquardt. Nevin Marquardt.
14:48 to go, period number 1. The Rangers lead the Bruins 1-0. We will be back in just a moment.
A fine stop by Pete Peters there.
We're back to live play now. Erickson trying to break at the red line. Pavlich backed up. Hedberg on the sideboard for the Rangers. They're going to call a hand pass on the Hedberg drop-off for Pavlich, as they should.
You know, these two teams are so evenly matched. I mean, the Rangers are second with a team goals against average of 3.22, and Boston's first. Boston are first in killing penalties. The Rangers are second.
It's a great kind of a hockey game to look forward to watching, I'll tell you. LaPointe sends one ahead, left side. Bluzak tries to get it to Krushelnyski and cannot. Rangers dropping back. They got Middleton in front. Stick checked away by Weeks. Erickson, number 20. Hits his wing. Hedberg lost the puck on some good back checking. Coming back on the left-hand side by Peterson. Ron Greshner. Dave Maloney. Greshner again. It's a new defensive pairing for the Rangers tonight.
Well, that's because of the injury to Huber.
Dave Maloney on the right side, in deep. Pavlich, angle shot. Peters has the puck between his pads.
And you know, it's funny, the two guys making the rush there were Dave Maloney and Ron Greshner, which is fine when Hedberg and Jan Eriksson back them up. That's fine, they can do that. As long as somebody backs you up, you can do it all the time.
That's the way I feel in the broadcast booth with you, Phil.
There's Jerry Cheevers and Gary Doak, both ex-teammates of mine.
Mike Milbury lays it off the right side into center zone. Casper, number 11, and Sundstrom trying to run him. Stick check by Sundstrom. 14 far side McTavish, and O'Connell here. McTavish. Number 11 far side Steve Casper in front, free puck. Stick checked away. Penalty coming up against the Rangers, I believe.
Kleinendorf. Yeah, Kleinendorf's going to get it.
Save. Rangers should be able to get to this one. Get a whistle. Second power play coming up for the Boston Bruins. We're at Boston Garden, period number 1. 13 minutes and 21 seconds to go. 1-0 Rangers. We'll be back.
Kleinendorf gets 2 minutes for holding at 6:39. Second power play, Bruins.
This is O'Connell. Gives it back to Kluzak. Wide. Not on target. Not on target. Keith Crowder fighting for the puck to O'Connell. Kluzak again mishandled it. Still onside. Casper takes a hit on the far side. And back to center zone. Dave Silk working left wing. Keith Crowder on right wing. McNabb is the center on the power play. Here's McNabb. Here comes Dave Silk into the play. And McNabb against Tom Laidlaw. O'Connell. Kluzak again. Silk's in front. McNabb drifts through. McNabb standing his ground in front. Silk with the puck. Beck on Silk. Beck takes it away. Pretty play, but did not get a good clearing shot. O'Connell. Around a check by Rogers. O'Connell. Good feed. Save somehow. He got it.
Absolutely fantastic save right there by Steve Weeks. A little give and go by Mike O'Connell and Peter McNabb. And Steve Weeks got the puck right between his legs and froze it. That was a pretty give and go. Watch the give and go. Here's O'Connell. He comes in now, he passes it to McNabb. Now watch the pass back from McNabb. Right now, a little backhand pass. O'Connell flips it, and Steve Weeks gets it right between the legs and holds on.
Time in the power play, 1 minute and 2 seconds. Peterson on the draw for Boston against Mike Rogers of the Rangers. Middleton is Peterson's right wing. Number 25 and 11, Krushelnyski, can play center or wing. They got Gila point at right point. O'Connell's at left point this time. Don Maloney in for the Rangers now. Bruins the draw. Wide. This is Krushelnyski. Dave Maloney trying to wipe him out. Don Maloney and Rogers should be able to clear. He does. Time in the power play, 46 seconds. Rangers leading 1-0. O'Connell drops one off to Lapointe. O'Connell gets it back. Sends it deep. Dave Maloney fades back for it. Opening and finds it. Good clear.
Good clear. The Rangers are doing a fine job killing off the 2 penalties so far.
High stick up around O'Connell's ears. Lucky he wasn't hurt on that one. Just rode up his stick.
Anderson lost his footing.
Dave Maloney golfs at it. Did not clear. Lapointe here. Anderson trying to force him out. Anderson does a nice job and does force it out.
10 seconds left in the penalty now.
Bruins have time for just a mid-ice rush here. And the power play will end at the Ranger goal line. Middleton for checking. Looking for Pavlich at left wing. Pavlich. Krushelnyski on Pavlich. Nice checking job. This is Peterson coming back, and Hedberg will go after him. Eriksson picks him up. Krushelnyski again. Pretty little deke. Looking for a rebound, and that one nowhere near the net. Shot wide by Milbury. Hit a stick in front. Milbury again with Eriksson this time. Tom Laidlaw battling in the corner for the Rangers against Bruce Crowder. Referee did not blow the whistle. Still hot. Laidlaw moving the puck nicely along the board.
I'll tell you, nothing frustrates a hockey player more than that.
Hedberg and Pavlich, it's behind them, and Peterson comes back to the puck. Milbury. Shot by Crowder, and it's a save. Bruce Crowder made a soft shot. Weeks was there. It's a good hockey game so far. What an action.
Puck's been in the Rangers zone a long time, boy.
Good point. Hillier across the red line. Dave Maloney has it. No two-line pass called because of that. Pavlich coming out, looking for Osborne. Osborne ahead with the backhand on net. Rangers changing. Halfway through the first period now. Dave Maloney has to come back for that one, working with Ron Greshner on the back line. Fergus, number 28, in deep for Boston. 1-0 Rangers. Fergus, nice play. In front. Greshner trying to get it back. Good forechecking by Boston, just as we expected. Osborne across. Sundstrom dropped it. Just plain lost it. Here comes Boston the other way. Good transition. Marquardt slides in safe. 9:16 to go, first period. That's Fergus on the sideboards. Boy, is this a rough, muscular kind of a hockey game. It's beautiful. 9 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock. We're in period number 1. The Rangers lead the Bruins 1-0. We will be back.
Left in the first period, the Rangers on a power play goal by Mike Rogers. Greshner got an assist, and I believe LaRouche got an assist on that. It was a power play goal at the 58-second mark.
No idea so far. Hold on a second. Kluzak ahead. Ruotsalainen with a nice defensive job against Casper. Beck surrounds his man, and the puck comes clear. It seems to us Boston must have outshot the Rangers 3 or 4-1, but there's no shot clock here. We'll have to wait to the end of the period to bring you updates.
I'm sure of that, Jim.
Kluzak. Ruotsalainen takes Kluzak out. Almost. Over the top of the net out in front. Robbie Vittori getting his first turn. Keith Crowder. O'Connell coming in. Casper. O'Connell. Save. He'll hold.
There again. Steve Weeks has been, if you just joined us, Steve Weeks has been real sharp. He's done, he's made 3 or 4 key saves. We watched him in warm-up, and that just goes to show you. I was watching warm-up, and I happened to say to Jim, I don't think that he looks sharp tonight.
It's amazing sometimes.
You can never tell in warm-up. I used to stand at the when we taking shots and watch the other goaltender try to pick his weaknesses, but it never worked that way.
You don't know if he's goofing off or not. Laidlaw with McNabb being checked out by Scott Kleinendorst. Rogers, nice drop, good feed. LaRouche left side, shot by Laidlaw's a save. Tommy almost bought one. Bigger shot than I thought he had from that distance. Dave Silk doing the forechecking. Don Maloney tucks one in. Milbury again. McNabb coming up with Guy Lapointe. Lapointe knocked away by Dave Maloney. Good skate check. Don Maloney, they got LaRouche on the right. What a move. Just wide. What a defensive maneuver coming back. Wow.
Dave Silk.
2 great plays.
Dave Silk made a fantastic defensive move. Mike Blaisdell did a great job in deking Kluzak. And then Dave Silk, a super defensive job. 7:43 left in the first period, 1-0 Rangers. Oh, Harry Sinden said to me, I was talking to him, he said the play of our forward lines, he said, I don't think it's been what it should, or what we've been accustomed to for many years anyway.
LaRouche on the ice now. I thought I had him before. It was Blaisdell. His Greshner shot save. Rebound off the top of the net. In front. LaRouche can't tee it up. Dave Maloney cuts across. Peterson in. Poke check Greshner. Greshner. Rangers having difficulty. LaRouche. Osborne reaches. Can't get there before Kluzak. Krushelnyski ahead. Middleton and Dave Maloney. And this is O'Connell. Peterson lays it off at Kluzak. Little fancy danning there. Middleton in front, in the slot.
Osborne.
Little holding on Osborne.
Yeah, he had a hold of the stick. Ronnie Gressner just shot the puck down the ice. Should be careful about that.
So, with the Rangers holding a 1-0 lead, the Boston Bruins will go on their third consecutive power play in the first period. We'll be back.
Holding at 13:04. And the Bruins, as Jimmy told you, go on their third consecutive power play.
You can just do this so often against the
That's
Bruins.
right. You can go to the well so often is right.
Peterson wins the draw, but Beck gets there first. Pavlich lifts it clear. I'd like to pass along our very best wishes to Dr. Grosine of the Rangers for his speedy recovery. He's been under the weather a little bit. Come on, Doc, we need you.
That's right, Doc.
Play in the Boston end. They've got the power play. Peterson up ahead for Middleton. That was O'Connell to Middleton. Laidlaw in the corner. Krushelnyski's after him there and comes away with it. Krushelnyski backhand. Wide. He was looking for Middleton at the corner of the net, but Beck had him locked out. Middleton again. Shot O'Connell off a stick high in the air, and it'll go into the crowd.
Krushelnyski is very mad at himself. He should have had that. As you look at Tommy Laidlaw, who's so far in this game has played outstanding. He's been playing on with Scott Kleinendorf, and on killing penalties he goes out with Beck. Now Beck stays out there with Dave Maloney. Pierre LaRouche and Mike Rogers are out there for the Rangers, taking a LaRouche, I'm sure, will take the pace off and get off.
Dave Maloney.
There they go.
Right you are. 1:14 to go on the Bruin power play. Their third straight. Rangers with a 1-goal lead. Peterson. Bluzak. Checked by Beck. Poke clear. Anderson reaches, can't find it. This is Fergus, number 28. Bluzak for O'Connell. Anderson uses his boots beautifully and tees it up and clears.
Rangers are doing fantastic on this, killing the penalties off.
Are they ever? 40 seconds in the power play. Behind Peterson. Hooked away from behind by Anderson. Fergus comes up with the puck and has to throw it back to get control. Bluzak around Don Maloney's check. It's offside. 26 seconds in the power play.
Steve Weeks has been nothing short of sensational. Kluzak. Gordy Kluzak was Boston's first choice in 1982. And Harry Sinden told me, he said, you saw Gord at the end of the last season, he was showing that what tremendous potential he has, and he sure is going to make his presence felt this year.
Okay, the Rangers will have Pavlich out there with Rogers, Beck, and Laidlaw. Power play continues for 24 more seconds. Bluzak, Silk, Laidlaw, and Silk. Rogers going to the corner with Crowder. Guy Lapointe. Weeks has it all the way. Phil said it a couple of times. Weeks very, very sharp tonight.
He is. He's got his eye on that puck, much like Glenn Hanlon was last game.
I really think that was the best game that Hanlon has played for the Rangers.
He was outstanding in that game. Okay, LaRouche comes out and takes this draw and skates by Weeks, and what you do there is you tell him, be ready, Steve, I'm going to be coming back to you. And he should be, but he's not. There's nothing wrong with drawing it back towards your goaltender.
In front, free puck, McNabb, screen. McNabb in front and knocked away by Beck. In front and cleared by Weeks. Beck and McNabb. Crowder after the puck. Keith Crowder, 18. McNabb. They've got Silk in front. Saved somehow. The Rangers would love to get a play stoppage here. The power play is over. Bruins putting on the pressure still. Sundstrom lost the puck in front. Weeks steers it clear. 2-on-2. It's a 3-on-2 developing now. LaRouche coming in on the left side. There's LaRouche. Just missed.
He shot wide of the net.
Ruotsalainen dropping back against Dave Silk. This is Bruce Crowder. Gets good position. Osborne back for Ruotsalainen. And Greshner. LaRouche. Good feed to Ruotsalainen. Sundstrom and Osborne going in. Good shot, too. Whoa, what a drive. Has he been something since he came back from his injury, Ruotsalainen?
He sure has. You look at Pete Peters. What can you say about him? He was traded over here a while back from the Philadelphia Flyers for Brad McCrimmon. He was drafted in the 9th. He was Philadelphia's 9th choice. That's a lot of guys.
That's
by
right.
135 of them.
Ron Greshner, soon to be a bridegroom.
He's got that wicked scar right between his
Bridge of his nose there.
Yeah. He's got about 8 stitches. Let's look at the save by Steve Weeks. That's Crowder. He goes into McNabb. Now McNabb comes back and he passes a little pass out. There's the shot, but that didn't get the Weeks. That hit Barry Beck's stick.
4 minutes and 4 seconds to go in the first period. It's been fast-paced. It is 1-0 Rangers on a power play goal just 58 seconds into the hockey game. The power play started at 52 seconds in. So 6 seconds after the whistle, the Rangers were home. This should be an icing call. One of the few times we've had a couple of consecutive faceoffs in the Boston end. It's almost unscarred down there. It's clean ice.
There's a look at those flags that we were talking about. There's quite a few of them as you look up.
Well, Knicks had a fine night here.
They sure did. They played well last night.
Face off on the left side of Peters. Fergus walks in against Mike Rogers. Greshner's at left point now. Ruotsalainen's at the right side.
Well, because of the penalty killing with Beck, they had to switch it around a little bit.
Blaisdell is closest to the net. Rogers gets it back behind Ruotsalainen. Greshner plays for where he hopes a wing will be, as Crowder instead. Bruce Crowder of Fergus. Ruotsalainen. There goes Ruotsalainen gooning it up against those big guys again. Here comes Rogers. Backhand, feet in front, goes wide. Hillier sends one on the wing.
Offside.
He's going to have he's offside. Marquardt, offside.
But yet Steve Weeks was there.
He played it.
He played it. He had to play because you never know whether they're going to blow it or not.
And you can't hear a whistle in this building anyway.
That's right. That guy is Boston's first choice this year, 1970-83. And a funny story, Bobby Nevin, when he used to play with the Leafs, his mother, Marquardt's mother, was at the game, and she was a complete Leaf fan. And Jerry Cheers is telling me this story tonight, and she had the premature labor, and the baby was born, and they didn't know what to name him, so they named him Nevin. Nevin Marquardt.
I love it. Hedberg trying to get free. Good thing Krushelnyski wasn't playing that night.
Okay.
Rangers had the puck left side. Scott Kleinendorf. Laidlaw. Good check there. Hedberg has got help with Kleinendorf. Backhand wide. Kleinendorf had to peel off. O'Connell had him blocked out. Excellent first period of hockey. Hedberg. Solid check, but he stays up. Bluzak went down. Laidlaw's got a shot. Blocked behind him. Kleinendorf spanned on it. Shot goes high, and Weeks has it. Dufour was right into the doorstep as well. This is Dufour. And Erickson for the Rangers. Bluzak got back at Hedberg. Rangers have dropped back on defense. McTavish. Beck takes McTavish. Shot deflected. Just wide. Weeks was all locked up, too. Little holding going on. Pavlich getting away with it.
Oh, boy, is he ever. He's tackling.
Got Dufour there. Still holding and got away. Milbury and Hedberg. Deep in the Rangers' end with 1:46 to go in the period. Shot Peterson. Save. Erickson ahead. Boy, as Boston put on pressure without result, I can't believe they're not on the board yet.
After this period, let's take a guess at what the shots are.
Okay. Ruotsalainen back behind the net. Middleton in front. Open net on the right side, but the puck comes to the left. Peterson, good effort. Good effort.
Boy.
Penalty.
He's got a penalty on Peterson here.
Rangers will have a power play. Here comes Ruotsalainen down the slot. Rogers. Rogers centers. It goes wide. Ruotsalainen. Finds a wing. Milbury racks him up. Rogers looking for a man. Ruotsalainen will drive it. Save in the crowd.
Peterson's going to go 2 minutes for a tripping. And this is a look at Jerry Cheevers. He has the right to be upset. First, Mark Pavlich got away with holding on Luke Dufour for at least 10 seconds. And then Peterson, watch him, he leans over to get the puck right here. And the guy steps on his stick. Pierre LaRouche, you saw it, he stepped on his stick. And he called a penalty. Anyway, Peterson gets 2 minutes for tripping at 19:05. The Rangers go on another power play. There's 55 seconds left in the first period. Cheevers is not very happy about this. That's the most angry I've ever seen Jerry. I can tell you stories about him, folks, in the dressing room. One of the best I ever saw.
Face off, back to the point. Greshner with 53 seconds to go in the period. Dave Maloney in front. Free puck. Dave deeper. Shot missed by LaRouche. No penalty call.
Well, that time O'Connell dove a little bit.
Casper in front. Short-handed possibility, but the Rangers will clear. 3-on-1. Only Milbury back. Don Maloney fakes the shot. Excellent work coming back by Milbury. Dave Maloney across. Greshner with the puck. 26 seconds in the period. Don Maloney tries to center it clear. Nope, still onside. LaRouche. Don Maloney. LaRouche in the slot. Greshner. Dave Maloney's free. Left point. They find a wing instead. Don. LaRouche waiting. Cuts in. Can't find him for the pass. LaRouche is unchecked. Right side of Peters. He'll shoot. Off a stick. Off the glass. Into the crowd. And the period ends.
Wow, what a period of hockey that was. That's hockey like it used to be, I think. That was great. Look at Cheevers. He's waiting for the referee. Pete Peters. Okay, what do you think the shots were, Jim?
Okay, I would say it's a lot. I think it's 11-4.
I'll say it's more like 14-6.
Okay, we'll soon find out.
Okay.
At the end of one, the score is New York Rangers 1, Boston Bruins nothing. We'll be back with more in just a moment. The game, a power play goal by Mike Rogers from Greshner and LaRouche at 58 seconds of period number 1. Shots on goal, 14-9 Bruins. And the Rangers are still leading by 1. Incredible.
I think the territorial play was even higher. Let's take a look at that goal. Here's a face-off. Important about face-offs, LaRouche wins it. Rogers. Actually, O'Connell should have never left Rogers that quickly. Now, Rogers has the puck. Now O'Connell goes after him. Now watch him bear it to the right. But Greshner gets the puck. O'Connell moves in. Krushelnyski goes, or Dufour goes after him. Greshner back to Rogers. In front of the net is Don Maloney. Now watch Pete Peters. He has a good sight of this.
Yes, he does.
Uh-oh, now Connell screens him right there. And that goes in on the short side.
That's what it was.
That's what it was. From where we were at the first, we did not see Connell screen him. So, we're ready for another great action of hockey.
This program is authorized by Madison Square Garden Productions Incorporated solely for the entertainment of our audience, and any publication, rebroadcast, or other use of the pictures, descriptions, and accounts of this event, including the imposition of a charge for viewing the program without the express written consent of Madison Square Garden Productions Incorporated is prohibited, and the announcers on this telecast were selected by Madison Square Garden Productions Incorporated. Speaking about the Garden, keep in mind that telephone number for New York Knicks season tickets. They are available still. You can call and find out all the details by calling Madison Square Garden, area code 212, of course, 563-8000. 563-8000 Knicks season ticket. Rogers and LaRouche. He got hit?
No. LaRouche just got a stick in the face.
I thought he did. Good shot on net there. LaRouche is all right. He's shaking his head. After the face-off, somebody's stick rode up on his, I think.
Casper off the draw.
Behind Ruotsalainen. Rogers loses to Middleton, but Rangers get it back again. In the Boston end. Right back out, LaRouche. LaRouche plays a little flip shot in right side of Peters. Don Maloney trying to take that one out of the corner. Gets a return pass. Rogers in a slot. Drifts wide behind the net instead. O'Connell and LaRouche. It could be a pass over to Greshner. He's on the right side and open. Rangers can't see him right now. Don Maloney. Rogers goes for the net. There he is. He's too deep. Don Maloney in front.
Oh, great play by Mike O'Connell there.
Middleton coming down. He's got Casper, who is quick, but a block with the skates by Ruotsalainen. Time in the power play, 4 seconds. LaRouche. Drop, screen, pass, shot, score!
A super play. Mike Rogers gets his second goal. LaRouche and Donnie Maloney really made this play a great play. They come over the blue line. LaRouche. Now watch the drop pass to Don Maloney. Maloney fakes the pass. Shot goes to Rogers. Now Pete Peters gets a piece of this, but he was backing in. And while he backed in the goal, here's another look at it. Okay, LaRouche over the blue line. Drop to Don Maloney. Watch Milbury fall. Over to Mike Rogers. Mike Rogers flips one up. Pete Peters gets a piece of it, but it trickles in. If he stays down, he keeps that puck.
Rangers take a 2-0 lead on the Bruins. The play is in the Bruins' end as Eriksson tries to force his way in. Peters gets into the corner. This is Hedberg for Eriksson. Nobody's in front yet. Sent out towards center zone. Marquardt, number 17, into the corner. Fergus following up.
The Rangers have already doubled their output in one game that they had all last year.
Hedberg, good point. Bluzak along the sideboard for Marquardt. Good stop by Tom. And Pavlich ahead. Hedberg. Shot. Save. Good shot. Rebound. And Peters makes a nice stop. Marquardt again. Ooh, a bullet. That's a shooter. That is a shooter.
Steve Weeks right there, but a good stop by Pete Peters on Anders Hedberg. You look at Carol Vadnais. Carol Vadnais is getting much more involved. Remember, Jim, 4 or 5 years ago, there was only one guy behind that bench. Now there are two and one guy upstairs. We are getting sophisticated in this game of hockey, aren't we?
Spreading the money around.
I don't know about that.
It is a sophisticated game. It has become specialized. It makes a better game. McNabb is on the draw against Robbie Fatorik.
You got to be careful with McNabb. He likes to shoot it from there.
He draws it back this time. Dave Maloney. Greshner. Oh, nice. McNabb knocked that away. Just got a stick down. Almost caused a problem. And this should be an icing call. That's Hillier, number 23.
Randy Hillier was just called up to replace Guy Lapointe, and then Bork got hurt. As Lapointe is back, Randy Hillier was Boston's 4th choice in 1980. He's a strictly a defensive type of defenseman.
McNabb and Fatorik again. Milbury back at left point. McNabb trying to find him. They do with a relay. This is the Milbury shot carrying wide. Dave Maloney pokes it, but not clear. Shot toward the net goes wide. Center zone. Osborne. Good shot. Good save. Here's partially screened. In front. Fatorik trying to tuck in the open net. Can't find it. Couldn't quite get it around the post. Dave Maloney.
The Rangers have come out a lot better in this period than they did the first.
Play right in front of the Boston bench. Here comes Ruotsalainen. Good drive, good save. Up off the glass into the crowd. 16 minutes and 59 seconds to go. We're in period number 2. The Rangers leading the Boston Bruins by a score of 2-0, and we will be back.
Deep in the zone to the left of Pete Peters. Peterson against Rogers.
This is Kluzak in his own end, playing behind Krushelnyski. Ruotsalainen and Blaisdell. Blaisdell again. Peterson breaking. Beck trying to pick him up. In front and wide. Shot, rebound, wide. Weeks holds and has to drop. He's not being checked. Peterson coming up.
You know what? I've noticed the Bruins are not forechecking and taking the body like they usually do.
Not
I just saw Peterson,
like they did in the first period.
That's right. Peterson and Krushelnyski just skated by a defenseman.
Rangers have a bit of a problem here with Krushelnyski now doing some forechecking. Kluzak keeps it in play. Krushelnyski again. Ruotsalainen behind the net. Don Maloney comes back. Middleton pins his man, but the puck comes loose. Blaisdell ahead. O'Connell. Middleton. Ruotsalainen stays with him all the way. Rangers coming out in a 2-on-2. Blaisdell left side of Rogers. Rogers takes it in onside and throws it in so the Rangers can get a change. Blaisdell is still on the ice. It'll come to center zone. Peterson. Kleinendorf still on the sideboards. Hedberg's in. Surrounded, though. Can't get any further along the boards. Kleinendorf again. Well, Scott certainly fit in with his club tonight.
He's a good hockey player.
Eriksson in a hurry, and Peters well out of his net. Eriksson knocks it away. Peters will get back in just about. He doesn't have to worry. Puck comes loose. He took a chance that time.
That's right. Nobody was in the slot, though, for the Rangers. They all went behind the net. Two of them went behind the net.
Hedberg looking for Eriksson. Finds Milbury instead. Break in. Hedberg. He might get the shot. Post. Outside the net. Laidlaw pins his man. Eriksson takes a hit. Laidlaw center. Hedberg shot. Save. Rebound. Save somehow. He's saying it's a goal. It's a goal. The light didn't go on. It's a goal.
Now the guy's putting on the light.
What a beautiful play.
Mark Pavlich couldn't get credit for that goal. Dennis Morrell was standing in a perfect spot. Let's see whether we can see it or not. Good camera angle. Okay, here comes the... Watch on your right of your screen. The right. Never mind the shot. Right here. That puck is in the net.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good call by the official.
Yes, sir.
Pavlich.
Mark Pavlich. Let's take another look at it. Watch number 16. Mark Pavlich. He comes now into your picture now. And there's a shot. And that puck goes about 2 inches over the goal line. Mark Pavlich scores the goal at 5:24 from Anders Hedberg and Ron Brezhner.
So the Rangers now take a 3-goal lead. 14:34 to go, period number 2. Sent in deeply on the right-hand side by Hillier, and offside.
And for the Bruins, who have not lost a game here in the Boston Garden this year or tied one, they've got an uphill battle. I look for somebody on the Bruins to try to cause some trouble or something right now.
Yeah, this is where they missed Terry O'Reilly.
Yeah.
He was the stirrer. 28 here coming out is Tom Fergus. Oh, solid check on Sundstrom. That was a thumper. Rangers coming the other way. Good shape here. Moving well. Osborne looking for LaRouche. Offside?
No.
Nope. Onside. Milbury took a little shot out of Sundstrom. It's getting rough. Penalty coming up. It's going to be against the Rangers. And the Bruins will pick up their 4th power play of the night, as the Rangers will be shy a man. 13:47 to go, period 2, 3-0 Rangers. We'll be back with more in a moment.
Gressner, 2 minutes for tripping at 6:13. The Bruins are on their 4th power play.
Chance to get into the game for the first time now. O'Connell. Shot. Save. And cleared by Weeks to the corner. Beck could not get it past Silk. Silk. Kluzak. O'Connell. Crowder breaks off. Weeks is trapped outside. Open net. Weeks is trapped outside. Open net. He gets back in now. Beck sweeps it clear and cleared by the Rangers. Good move by Beck. Power play has 1 minute and 26 seconds to go. We're in the second period. Kluzak coming out. Kluzak's got Silk. Dave Silk turns it in. Crowder 18 in the corner past McNabb. O'Connell sets the screen. Can't get the shot away past Don Maloney. Silk. McNabb in front through. Kluzak couldn't flag it down. Crowder's right out in front now. He breaks off. Weeks helps out a little bit. Beck and McNabb. O'Connell's got a shot in front. Wide. Crowder just missed the net on a relay. McNabb hit by Laidlaw's check. Don Maloney lifts it. Clear. Beck trying to break. O'Connell is there. This is McNabb.
The Bruins really missed that Ray Bork in a power play.
Going to be a shot here, though. McNabb. Save. High in the air. Loose puck. Anderson is there. Not cleared. He's got a shot now to clear it. Oh, nice play. Instead of clearing, he gets a 2-on-2. In front, maybe no. Knocked away.
Oh, boy.
O'Connell, pull down.
Yes,
Penalty.
sir. That's a good one.
Bad penalty. Rangers have taken a bad one. Penalty coming up. First power play still has 10 seconds to go. Kluzak to the wing. In front. Shot Middleton. Save Weeks. He's got the puck. 5 seconds to go in the first penalty.
He can call 2 penalties there.
Wow.
Don Maloney's going to go.
The Rangers have taken a bad penalty. Will be facing their 5th power play with 5 seconds on the first one. 11:51 to go. 3-0 Rangers second period. And we'll take a look at the penalty here.
Watch the hook by Don Maloney on Mike O'Connell.
No doubt.
No doubt about it. I had to give it 1. Donnie Maloney's in the penalty box now. Ronnie Gressner has 5 seconds left on his penalty. Actually, Dave Maloney just had a complete grab on Krushelnyski. So Dennis Morrell now is calling the Rangers. The time of that penalty for Don Maloney is 8:09. Let's see, Mike Rogers is going out there. Barry Beck is coming off. Dave Maloney and Tommy Laidlaw. And now Mike Rogers is going over to the penalty box while you look at where they're going to drop the puck. Telling Ronnie Gressner, the puck is in his zone for him to go down there. But if it's out of his zone, for him to get over to the bench so they can make a change.
For 5 seconds, the Bruins have 2 extra skaters in the Rangers' end.
Here's where the face-off is the most important.
Peterson against Rogers.
Rogers is trying to give everybody a rest. Very smart.
They win the draw. LaPointe. O'Connell, save. First penalty is over. That took 5 seconds.
Took it 5 seconds exactly. Gressner's come on. Gressner's back. I'm sure Barry Beck. Here, let's take a look. O'Connell shoots the puck. Look at Steve Weeks. Right with it all the way. Sees it and pounces on it.
Steve has had an excellent game to this point.
Now, Pierre LaRouche comes on for the face-off. Let's take another look at it. Watch Steve Weeks. First, he looks around Tommy Laidlaw. Then, bingo, he makes the save.
Face-off, Rangers end. Power play has 1:53 to go. This is the 5th Boston power play. They haven't scored yet. In front, shot, score. Krushelnyski.
Sooner or later, somebody had to score. Krushelnyski, right in the slot. Here's the pass by Peterson. Krushelnyski just fires at a snapshot right between the legs of Steve Weeks. Okay, to right of your screen is Krushelnyski. Watch him stop it and snap it right between the legs of Steve Weeks. Peterson will get 1 assist on that.
So it is now a 3-1 game on the 5th power play for the Bruins. Middleton couldn't hold that pass out. Centering pass, Milbury. What a great hockey game to watch this one is. Ruotsalainen shot deflected in front. It'll come to Middleton. 2-on-2. Peterson. Beck breaks it up. LaRouche. Plays the corner. Osborne breaking in. Hillier on Osborne. Centering pass. And Peterson is there. Krushelnyski. Peterson hooked off the puck and no call.
Wow. Oh.
And the puck is cleared. Almost halfway through the regulation time in the hockey game. 10:37 to go in the second period. Ruotsalainen.
Rangers got away with another one.
O'Connell coming out of the corner. Boy, he's seen a lot of ice time tonight.
He's a good hockey player, that man.
Pavlich in the center zone. There's nobody there. O'Connell ahead. Pavlich took a high stick on by Crowder right up across the top of the helmet. Hedberg back. Dave Maloney with the rush. Offside. Pavlich and Maloney and Erickson on the right side. So we can take a little bit of a break here. 10:03 to go in the second period, almost halfway through exactly.
10:03 left in the second period. 3-1 New York Rangers.
Ron Greshner across to Dave. McTavish on him. Boston's picked up its checking. You can see right here with the difference. Offside.
Well, those two power plays that they had in a row has really turned the momentum back into the Boston Bruins' favor. That goal, crucial Niski from Peterson and Ricky Middleton at 8:24. It was a power play goal. Mark Pavlich, the goal scorer tonight. He scored the third New York Ranger goal.
After the faceoff, McTavish reaching for the puck. Greshner on the sideboards. Greshner and Casper dueling, and Greshner has to fall back. Erickson fanned on the pass in because of some good work by McTavish. Greshner come back again. Rangers trying to get some motion here. Boston is moving in, not giving them that line. Icing called as the Rangers just couldn't get the puck out of there. It will be called.
No, it's not going to be
waved
called.
off.
I don't know why.
I don't know. Must have hit a stick. Klein and Austin Casper on the sideboards. McTavish and Keith Crowder. Keith Crowder going in front, but again, Week steers it into the corner. Centering pass. Casper shot blocked in front. And the Rangers try to come out in a hurry. Erickson. Hedberg. Pavlich. Racked up by Keith Crowder. Casper coming out. Hedberg's all over him. Here comes Pavlich. You have a shot. Save. Rebound. Can't get it. O'Connell with a beautiful cover-up.
Yep. But stopped by Pete Peters that time.
McNabb coming in. Dave Silk at left wing. Nothing but action in this game. Dufour took a long run. He and Laidlaw came together. Silk with Dufour in front. Dufour in front. Silk gets it back. Don Maloney intercepts and lifts it softly clear. Oh, it is getting rough.
Boston has picked up that roughness.
8:04 to go, second period. 3-1 Rangers. Milbury. Up ahead by Blaisdell. Peters plays the puck. Rogers going into the corner, can't get a handle on it. It's past Ruotsalainen.
Dufour and Blaisdell are going to go off. Probably 2 minutes each for roughing.
7:47 to go as they will both go to the penalty box. Rangers.
Dufour and Blaisdell get 2 minutes each for roughing at 12:13. 3-1, 7:47 left.
LaRouche.
Second period.
And this is Milbury. Nice little bit of motion on Boston's part that time. Here comes Middleton. Centers it badly, and Beck will get it clear. This is a 4-on-4. Ruotsalainen. Turned ahead by Sundstrom. Ruotsalainen in very deep, as you see. Middleton coming out. Ruotsalainen knocked it away, but could not control. Sundstrom picks up the forechecking. Peterson, good forechecking by LaRouche. He's down. Peterson lost the puck momentarily. Hilliard across. Milbury. In front, save. Score, Middleton.
Ricky Middleton scores the goal all by himself. But the play is made by Mike Milbury right here. He shoots the puck. Now the rebound comes out, and there's nobody picking up Middleton. And that's all he has to do is slop it into the open net. Ricky Middleton scores the goal. Milbury will get one assist. Now this game is 3-2.
And they're on their feet in the Garden. Rangers' lead has been cut to a single goal. O'Connell ahead to Krushelnyski. Rogers. This is Peterson. One of the best hockey games we've seen this year.
It sure has been.
Greshner. Dave Maloney and Ron Greshner. Look at the forechecking by Boston now. Phil pointed out they had not done it early in the second period. They're sure doing it now.
Those power plays have changed it.
Krushelnyski almost got a breakaway there because of Pete Peters' assist up the ice. 17 seconds. Both teams will get a man back. Dave Maloney and Greshner. Dave.
The Rangers trying to get motion going here now. The Bruins are blocking them off at center ice.
And the penalties are over. 5 aside again. Here comes Fergus. Greshner softly along the boards. Here comes Rogers. He's got Blaisdell with him. Blaisdell wide. Not on target. Rogers being held away from the puck. Peters slows it down. Fast-paced period. We've just got 5:26 to go in the second. And back the full length of the ice. Kleinendorst. Hedberg. Mark Pavlich. Right back to center. Marquardt's coming in right behind Tom. Marquardt with the puck. He's got Fergus in front. Good takeout that time by Pavlich of that big man. Shot. Score. Fergus.
Tom Fergus scores the goal. Anders Hedberg made the mistake here. Watch Anders Hedberg. He's the guy closest to you. On top of the circle now he is. He gets drawn in a little bit. He takes off from his man, and there is Fergus all by himself. And boy, that Fergus can shoot the puck. Let's take another look at it. Watch, he doesn't wait, and look where he scores it from. Right from that slot. And that's what they're talking about with this kid, Tom Fergus. That he has a great shot. He has all the twos, skating, shooting, and size. And he can snap them. Jean Rattel says he can score 40 goals, that kid. We got a tie hockey game.
3-3 the score. Bruce Crowder will get an assist. We'll have to hold on the other one. Milbury up on right wing. Hillier coming out. This is Casper. Beck's got him. McTavish in deep. Boy, Boston is flying now. Rangers having trouble finding them. McTavish on the side boards. Boston is playing a Boston game right now. Casper holding in the corner. Look at McTavish fighting his way through Ruotsalainen's check. Osborne having trouble holding his man off. Ruotsalainen doing everything legal and illegal, and he still can't hold him. Shot. Score!
Keith Crowder scores the goal. Jimmy had said that Ruotsalainen, but it was Sundstrom. What Sundstrom? That's him right there. 25. On Crowder all the way. Can't hold him. Crowder shoots it. And this is the first one that Steve Weeks has misplayed. It hit his right foot. Now you're going to see it. Here comes Crowder. He comes across the front of the net. Snaps it. Right skate, left pad, into the net. Keith Crowder, now the Bruins 4. The Rangers 3. 4 unanswered goals.
3 of those goals have come within 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Bruins leading for the first time tonight. Blaisdell. This is Greshner. Dave Silk. Blaisdell in the corner. Coming out of his own end now. Blaisdell to the red line. Centering pass, shot, wide. Peters gave him no angle at all. Blaisdell trying to get it to Greshner. Here comes Dufour. Luke Dufour tied up by Blaisdell. Rangers have the puck with Rogers. Tom Laidlaw. Bruins undefeated, untied at home.
They play like this, you can understand why.
Peterson shot. Save by Weeks. And what a bullet that one was.
Wow.
Man, this is like tank warfare. 2 minutes and 59 seconds to go. Second period, Boston leading by a goal, 4-3. We'll be back for more. The crowd is stomping its feet, and I wish they'd stop. The whole building shakes. Here comes Pavlich to the red line. Erickson drops one, takes a hit from Milbury. Peterson. Hedberg on the sideboards. In front's Erickson. Pass shot, save. Score! Pavlich or Erickson? I think it's Pav.
Anders Hedberg scored this goal. Yes, sir. On a beautiful second effort. I mean, what is going on around here? Anders Hedberg scores a goal on second effort. Here's Pavlich to Hedberg. The shot. Now the rebound comes out. Now watch Hedberg dive at it and put it right between the legs of Pete Peters.
You're right again.
Another look. Pavlich passes to Hedberg. He shoots it. Now the rebound. He just jumps it and goes right between the legs of Pete Peters into the goal. Hedberg from Pavlich, 17-27.
Wow.
And Barry Beck also gets an assist on that.
4-4. Icing call. Thank goodness. You talk for a while.
Okay, let's give you that Boston fourth goal. At 15:50, Keith Crowder scored from Casper and McTavish. Then, at 17:27, Anders Hedberg tied it up from Mark Pavlich and Barry Beck. And that's where we're at. And I'm going to tell you something. Pete Peters can be had tonight. He's made a couple of good saves, but he is not as sharp as Steve Weeks on the other end. He's not as sharp at all.
Got a little pad trouble there right now with the straps.
Wow.
Yeah, nice to sit back and relax, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm enjoying this.
LaRouche on the draw for the Rangers. Dave Maloney might have a shot out of this. Deflected wide. Laidlaw knocked his man down. Only one man back. Here comes Middleton. Wide. Weeks gave him nothing. Laidlaw had gotten trapped. Good move by Dave Maloney getting back. LaRouche got Sundstrom in front. Deflected wide.
Now the Rangers are starting to come back now.
Oh boy, what a game. Osborne back from the point. Dave Maloney cranks it in. Save. Peterson coming out. Middleton again. Save. Oh, what a tremendous stop against one of the best in the business.
That is got to be the save of the game against that man, Ricky Middleton. You don't make very many stops against him one-on-one. He's probably the best I've ever seen on one-on-one. He's got all the moves. And Steve Weeks made a fantastic save. An absolutely beautiful save. And Peters had just made a save just earlier than that. They went right back up the ice again. Wow.
1 minute, 42 seconds to go. Period number 2. Score is tied at 4. Love it.
Let's take a look at this save by Steve Weeks. Middleton picks it up. He makes the dekes, and Steve Weeks just goes down and holds on to it.
Middleton must have been trying to go high and couldn't. But then I can't second guess him. He might not.
No.
He might have gone low.
I think he was trying to go underneath because when Weeks laid down, he tried to slide it underneath those pads because they automatically come up.
Drop in the Rangers' end. Fergus in front, knocked away. Beck tripped in front. Oh, that was a close call. Crowder jumped over the top of those blades. You have to worry about that.
Yes, sir.
Rangers coming out in a hurry. Ruotsalainen onside with Rogers. Blaisdell's in front. Rogers in front. Save! Don Maloney had the hole, and Peters plugged it. 1:24 to go. Period number 2. 4-4 the score. net with a broken stick. Weeks makes the stop. 1:12 to go, second period. Ruotsalainen in the corner. McTavish coming in. Beck and McTavish. As Fergus digging for it, number 28. There has been no chippy play in this game tonight. It has been rough, but hockey.
It's been a good, tough hockey game. There has been no chippy play. As you look at Craig McTavish, he was Boston's 9th pick in 1978. And we were talking about him in the first intermission. A centerman came up, he made the transition, and it was not so easy either, he was telling me. It was a tough thing for him to do. Harry Sinnen figures that this guy could be a consistent 30-goal scorer.
This faceoff will be to the right side of Steve Weeks. Kasper is in against Pavlich. Well, McTavish is in against Pavlich now.
There's the advantage.
Yep. McTavish has pulled down by Pavlich. Very cute. Pavlich knocks it away again. Dave Maloney. 46 seconds in the period. Pavlich comes clean. He's going in by himself. Look for Eriksson. Good anticipation by Keith Crowder, who got there first. Pavlich is back on the other side to interfere with McTavish coming back. Kluzak. Kluzak and Eriksson offside. 24 seconds on the clock.
24 seconds left in the second period, a 4-4 tie. And Middleton comes over the boards with Peterson and Krushelnyski and Milbury and Lapointe on the points. For the Rangers, LaRouche, Osborne, Sundstrom, Beck, and Ruotsalainen.
Free puck, center zone, Osborne ahead. 19 seconds remain in the second period. Lapointe. Beck pinching in a bit. 10 seconds to go. Krushelnyski was hoping for a breakaway, never got it. Middleton at the line. Back to center again. LaRouche. 2 seconds. Period will end in center zone.
Wow, I think this is a little bit more even period in shots on goal. What do you think?
I'd like to take about a 15-second nap if it's okay with you. Wow, what a lot of value. That was just great. Just a fine period, and we got more coming. At the end of 2, it is Rangers 4 and Boston 4, and we'll be back at Boston Garden in just a moment.
Then at 5:24, Pavlich scored his 7th from Anders Hedberg and Ron Greshner. Then at 8:24, Krushelnyski scored for Boston his 11th from Peterson and Middleton. That was a power play goal. Then Middleton at the 13-minute mark is 11th from Peterson and I can't even make that out, folks. On Milbury. Mike Milbury scored it. That's right. And 15:05, Fergus, his 9th from Bruce Crowder and Mark Watt. And Keith Crowder is 5th at 15:50 from Kasper and McTavish. Then Anders Hedberg at 17:27 tied the game back up for the Rangers. His 9th from Pavlich and Beck. And let's take a look at that goal. Mark Pavlich in the corner now. The left of your screen, you'll see Hedberg, number 15. He shoots. Now he goes, he makes a follow. He follows up, gets the rebound, and puts it right between the legs of Pete Peters and ties it up 4-4 as we head into the third period. The Bruins 15, the New York Rangers had 11. 2-period total, 29 for the Bruins and 20 for the New York Rangers.
And let's see what this 20 minutes has to give us.
I don't think it'll be any different.
I think the Rangers have got to try to slow this thing down a little bit, get more control.
Forechecking, so they got to move it very quickly.
Here we go. On the draw, Boston wins. O'Connell. And Beck. Milbury. McTavish being forced on the right side. Screen shot. Save. Good angle. That is angle just perfect for that one. Crowder ahead. Hard shot by McTavish is wide, left side of Weeks. All the way back to center zone. Eriksson reaches and can't find it. This is Keith Crowder. Knocked away by Erickson. McTavish. Third period just underway. We've had a lot of good corner work tonight. Bruising hockey. In front, knocked away. Couldn't quite get to it. Hedberg and Pavlich switching, coming in. Hedberg tried to find Pavlich in front. Milbury broke it up. Milbury's had a solid game tonight.
He sure has. He's been the best on the Bruins on defense.
Guy Lapointe sends one in, just back after an injury. And back to center zone again. Peterson.
They miss Schoenfeld, too.
Yeah.
He's a good player on that small ice service.
Middleton had sneaked in unchecked. Peterson. Sundstrom, he might get a shot. Penalty.
I think Kluzak's going to get a hooking penalty.
Rangers will have a power play. And the whistle blows to sound the power play. 18 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Period 3. Rangers and Bruins are tied at 4. Power play coming up.
He's got a hold of Peter Sundstrom, and there's the hook. And Sundstrom dove a little bit at 140. Kluzak for hooking.
Tied hockey game. The puck coming back to Dave Maloney at the blue line. Rangers with the extra skater. Dave tried to sneak one through Krushelnyski and couldn't do it. LaRouche came back, though, to pick it away.
Look at the Bruins just
Right
lining
up the
up.
blue line. All line up the line. In. Don Maloney. Score! What a play out of no place.
Dave Maloney made a great pass to his brother Don, and the Bruins were lined up, but they were too close together.
Nobody
And
took
here's the
anybody,
pass.
Phil.
That's right. And you can see Krushelnyski, he had no business being back that far. Don goes in, fakes on his backhand, and puts it by Pete Peters. Another power play goal. Watch this peek. And he goes quite a ways on his backhand and puts it right underneath Pete Peters. 5-4. Don Maloney from his brother Dave. So far, 2:03 the time of goal. And
Ron
number 4.
Greshner, yes, also Phil, right. It is 5-4 Rangers. Anderson coming out. He's got Vitorik with Petiu at right wing. Off a stick, look out up in the crowd, up in the balcony area.
So that goal, Don Maloney, a power play goal at 2:03 from Dave Maloney and Ron Greshner.
That came on Kluzak's penalty.
That's right. Kluzak was in the penalty box for hooking. Now the Rangers take the lead, 5-4.
Shootout at OK Corral.
This is
Bruins win the draw, put one shot right in their own net, as a matter of fact. Milbury back. Marquardt shot on a partial screen, goes wide left to Peters. Anderson and Petiu takes the pass with Vitorik in front. Petiu coming out, looking for a blue jersey. He's got one here with Beck. Back for Petiu and knocked away by Fergus. Hillier and Anderson. Vitorik and Petiu throwing their weight around. Look out. This is typical of Nick Petiu when he has not been getting regular playing time. He goes out there and he's a tiger and he gets upset easy.
this guy here, Marquardt, had just given Robbie Vitorik, I was watching him, a little bit of a spear, and Nicky saw it, and Nicky went over and took a run at him, and Marquardt pushed him back, and Petiu just stood his ground, and nothing happened at it. Mark Osborne.
Just been playing superlative hockey for the Rangers.
He's an aggressive type player, and when he's at his best, he's playing aggressive.
Face off, free puck in the Bruins' end. This is Sundstrom. O'Connell. Chopped down by LaRouche.
Boy,
He does that as good as anybody.
I was just gonna say.
Sundstrom in front and through.
I was going to say, does anybody do it better?
I don't think so. Got the depth perception, whatever it is, he's able to pick that puck up in midair. LaRouche and O'Connell.
Bet you he could have been a great baseball player.
Yeah. Tommy Laidlaw. Sundstrom could not get a handle on it, but it's back to center zone for Peterson. 3.5 minutes have gone by in the third period. Rangers with a 1-goal lead. Sundstrom in his own end. Look out. Middleton's there. Weeks is down. He's back in the net. Penalty coming up. Laidlaw's gone. Rangers made a mistake. So the Bruins will have a power play with 16:18 to go in the third period, and the Rangers with a 1-goal lead. We'll be back.
For interference.
There's Keith Crowder getting it back. Kluzak to O'Connell. The shot knocked away in front. Rogers will get to it. Carries behind the net and did not clear. O'Connell's got the puck for a shot. Score! O'Connell.
O'Connell on the power play from the blue line. He just blasted it, and it went over the left shoulder of Steve Weeks. Here's Mike O'Connell. Pavlich turns from him, and O'Connell just shoots it, and it goes right up over the left side of Steve Weeks. And this game is tied again.
Oh.
There's another look at it. Short side, up high, with Dave Silk standing right in the crease.
Yes, sir. Anytime two defensive teams get together, you get 5-5 hockey games.
You believe that?
No.
Oh, boy.
5-5. 3 minutes gone by, period number 3. Hedberg being tied up in the corner. And the puck is flipped to center zone. Dave Maloney comes back for it. Krushelnyski's doing some effective forechecking. Isaac.
Got goal. O'Connell scores the goal unassisted at 3:57, a power play goal. And I think we better start another sheet here. Mike Milbury signed as a free agent way back in 1974. And the reason Harry Sinnen and the Bruins like him is because he plays his hardest every game.
In the Rangers' end, after the faceoff, coming back behind Milbury. Blaisdell fighting to get to the puck. Milbury knocks it down, cannot control it. Cross ice for Dave Maloney, knocked away very adroitly at the blue line by Crowder. Dave Maloney being pursued by McTavish, back to center zone. 5-5 tie. Hillier with the puck. This is Casper in deep. Dave Maloney on Casper. In front. Rangers are there, though. Mike Rogers to the red line. Along the lip of the boards. McTavish back. Shot. In the crease and out. You don't dare take your eyes off the ice for a second. Keith Crowder. Hillier again. Ruotsalainen beats him to the puck. Pays the price. Blaisdell high, and a flip pass is clear. Here comes Guy Lapointe. Osborne in the slot. Fergus, save! He doesn't have it. Now the whistle blows.
Boy, that Fergus can shoot the puck.
We still have 14 minutes and 19 seconds of playing time in the third period, and we are tied at 5. We'll be back.
Period, 5-5.
On the face-off, a shot that is a save by Steve Weeks. Behind Kluzak. Peters stumbled coming out of the crease. Rangers can't get a good handle on it, though, so he's in no trouble. Breakaway. Beck might break it up. Fergus. He got a piece of it, I think. It hit the crossbar.
It hit the crossbar and went up in the crowd on the right-hand side. Now, he's calling face-off inside. There's no way. That puck did not touch off Steve Weeks. That bounced off the crossbar. Let's take a look at it. Fergus coming in. He snaps it, and that puck hit the crossbar.
Maybe Weeks first.
Well,
possible.
It must be. The referees are right there.
And Weeks is not fighting it.
No, so it must be. It must have gone off of Steve Weeks' right shoulder. But Barry Beck is asking the referee right now, because he asked Steve Weeks if that puck touched him, and Weeks said no.
Getty, maker of high-performance gasolines, wants to salute another star performance. We'll have our selection of tonight's Getty MVP of the game in a few moments, so stay tuned for that.
14 minutes left in the third period.
Shot. Post! Save and a post.
Wow.
That puck will come clear. He got a piece of it, and the rest was the post. Part of the goaltender's equipment sometimes. Milbury ahead. Laidlaw coming back. Bruce Crowder coming in on Laidlaw.
The Bruins are starting to hit again.
Yes, sir. They're finishing their checks, obviously. Fergus has a man locked up in the corner. O'Connell could not keep it in. Hedberg. Soft pass. Laidlaw coming out. And Bruce Crowder on Laidlaw. Erickson missed it. Free puck in the crease. It's under the pile.
I can't believe, well, Erickson was hooked. Two guys, and I can't believe, though, he missed this puck. Okay, let's take a look at it. Here's Laidlaw coming in. Now he makes the pass one-handed to Erickson. A beautiful play. Erickson missed the puck right there. Now he misses it again. Wide open net. You see that? He just missed it. Okay, let's take another look at it. Now he's hooked, but he missed the shot. And then he missed it again. And then again he missed it. Boy, he was hooked, but still. You got to have that killer instinct when you get around that net.
LaRouche on the draw for the Rangers against Peterson. Up for grabs, and Kluzak does the grabbing. Gord Kluzak. Greshner. LaPointe across. Stolen! Osborne! Offside.
Oh, boy, that was close.
What a play.
That was very, very close. Sundstrom was already inside because he had checked LaPointe over here. And LaPointe made the pass to Kluzak. And Osborne intercepted it. Here's LaPointe. Now watch Sundstrom. He goes after LaPointe. LaPointe passes it.
Yep.
And here comes Osborne. But it's already offside.
Kluzak. Good feed for Krushelnyski. In the crease area. Dave Maloney with good control in front of Middleton. Krushelnyski knocks it away from Gresh. Greshner pins Krushelnyski. Middleton back to the point. Kluzak. Shot. Save. That one did tricks coming in. LaPointe. Save. Boy, the Bruins are putting on the pressure again. Osborne. LaRouche is onside. So is Middleton coming the other way. Beyond Krushelnyski's reach, they're going for a change. Beck in his own end. Erickson. Stolen. Luke Dufour sends it in deep. Here comes McNabb on Beck. Dave Silk coming in along the boards on Hedberg. Luke Dufour. A little deep by Erickson to get that puck into center zone. Hedberg, a backhand pass, is racked up by Hillier as he comes down. Milbury center zone. Pavlich could not quite capture it. Dufour sends it in again. Here comes Dave Silk. Silk and Weeks came together briefly. Pavlich at the right side. Pavlich burst to speed and onside. Drop pass. Roots a line and feed right wing. Hedberg shots wide. Hedberg racked up. Getting a little rough there, but the whistle blows.
Good back check-in by Luke Dufour. Pavlich and Milbury are having words now.
11 minutes and 38 seconds to go. Period number 3. It is tied at 5. On the face-off in the Bruins' end, Don Maloney. McTavish could not get to it in time, and the puck goes up into the crowd.
11 minutes, 29 seconds left in the third period. And the score, the Boston Bruins 5 and the New York Rangers 5. And this game is seesawed back and forth. Actually, the Rangers had taken a 3-0 lead, and then Boston came back and scored 4 goals straight. Then the Rangers came back and scored 2, and Boston tied it up.
Face off, Bruins end. You won't see many penalties called now, I wouldn't think. I shouldn't predict that. Never can tell.
No, I think Morrell would call it.
Don Maloney. He's a pretty even referee, isn't he?
Yep.
Rogers, backhand pass in. No icing. Don Maloney is in the corner with Blaisdell. Maloney comes free. 2 men on him. Rogers back. Beck. Good feed. Rogers. Save.
There was a good save right there by Pete Peters on Mike Rogers. Rogers going for the hat trick, and Pete Peters makes the save. Let's take a look at it. Barry Beck, a little flip pass to Rogers. Rogers controls the puck. He tries to go between the legs.
Nice stop.
And Peters has him. Let's take another look from the goaltender's angle. Okay, here comes Rogers into your screen right now. See Pete Peters put that stick out. Rogers stops and goes back the other way. It's definitely in, but it's easy to say. From up here, it's awfully easy.
Face off to the right side of Peters. LaRouche on the draw for the Rangers. Middleton clears the puck to Hillier. Osborne forechecking. Middleton and LaRouche slowing him down. Laidlaw takes advantage. Peterson in through the crease. Krushelnyski's shot off a stick, high in the air. It'll stay on the ice. Away from Peterson. Laidlaw ahead. Not clear. Now it is by Laidlaw. He's played a solid game tonight. Hillier across. Middleton takes the pass onside. Weeks and Laidlaw. Frozen puck.
Both goaltenders have made breakaway saves on 2 excellent goal scorers. Weeks in the second period on that man right there, Ricky Middleton. And now Pete Peters on Mike Rogers. So both goaltenders have been hot. Ricky Middleton. We know about him. He was the first draft choice of the Rangers back in 1973.
10 years. That's hard to believe. Face off, right side of Weeks. 5-5 the score. Rangers and Bruins. Ruotsalainen. Pavlich. Little deke got him free to center zone. Patiu can't dig that puck away from Marquardt. Bruce Crowder in a hurry, and the Rangers beat him to it for icing anyway. We're almost halfway through the third. 10:03 to go.
Mark Pavlich has had a solid game for the New York Rangers. He's scored a goal, he's assisted on one, and he's played a solid game. Killed a lot of penalties, taken some face-offs. 10:03 left in the third period. Face-off deep in the Boston zone to the left of Pete Peters.
Face off. Milbury with the puck. Milbury coming out. Free left wing, and Pavlich broke up that drive and breaks up Fergus as well until Beck can come across. Pavlich made 2 fine defensive maneuvers on that one play. Ruotsalainen. Not clear. It hit Fergus. Not cleared by Beck. In front. Ruotsalainen. Hedberg. In front. Kicked away. Bruins are trying to break with the Rangers trapped deep. Here comes Crowder. Ruotsalainen back. Solid hit. Shot is wide by Peterson. In front. Save. Oh, what a stop there. It's so fast, I believe he got it, but it was so quick, I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either, Jim.
Let's look.
Because I was watching Marquardt and Pavlich. They were giving each other the stick in the corner.
I think he got it.
Let's take a look at it then. Okay, that's Middleton. He passes out front to Peterson. Peterson, you're right.
Yes, sir.
He made the save, and it bounces back out to Ruotsalainen, who lost it then. Weeks just covered up. Okay, we're back to live action. 9:09 left now in the third period.
Weeks on guard, back for the point, shot, save. Dave Maloney.
That Peterson's won almost every draw he's taken.
Erickson onside for Fatorik, but he's deep. Centers, knocked away. The point got back. Krushelnyski, Erickson steals with help by Anderson. Greshner in deep. Kluzak. Dave Maloney pinches, steals the puck. Backhand, knocked away. Erickson missed. What a game. Here comes Middleton. Beautiful moves, but he couldn't finally get the shot off. Anderson and Peterson. Greshner coming out. He's got Fatorik. Offside.
Fatorik made a move at the blue line, and he knows it.
Wow, 8:21 on the clock. Score is tied at 5. Rangers and Boston Bruins wheel line. Rangers had a 3-0 lead. Bruins took the lead. Back again. Rangers again came out with a 1-goal lead. Now it's 5-5. Almost intercepted by Don Maloney. It is. Sent in deeper. Blaisdell playing the corner for the Rangers. Don Maloney continues in with Blaisdell. Oh, what a bruising hockey game.
These guys will be sore tomorrow night.
Kleinendorf slows his man down. Hand pass is called.
They'll be sore a little bit, I think, tomorrow night, some of them. There's been a lot of tough checks. 7 minutes, 43 seconds left in the third period. The score is still knotted up at 5. And changing lines now. LaRouche comes out. They're changing. Both teams are changing quite a bit quicker now.
Yep.
And they should be. These guys have gone full out.
After the faceoff, Gord Kluzak has the puck. Past Beck. Ruotsalainen quickly comes across to cover. Kluzak again. Little flip shot wide of Weeks. Ruotsalainen. O'Connell just steered wide. Keith Crowder racked up. LaRouche is taken away by McTavish. Good pass. O'Connell's got a shot. Post. The red light went on. It's in and out. It's a goal.
Number 18.
It's in and out.
He deflected that puck. Keith Crowder did. It went right in, hit that middle pipe right on the bottom, and went back out. Here's the shot by O'Connell. Beck has got him tied up, but he got the stick away, and it deflected right in the middle. Here, take another look at it. Here's Mike O'Connell shooting. Now the deflection by Keith Crowder. Puck hit that middle bar. You see that? And bounced straight out. Wow, now it's 6-5 Boston Bruins. Two best defensive teams in hockey?
I ran out of space, Phil. I ran out of space. I don't know where to put that one. At the 12-something minute mark.
Okay. I know Keith Crowder scored the goal. You listen, Jim, and I'll write it. Crowder gets the goal. O'Connell will get 1 assist. I don't know whether there'll be another assist or not.
Yeah, we'll pick it up later. I think it was 12:57, but I'm not sure. Back into center zone. Rangers again are down by a goal. 6-5 this time. What a barn burner. Okay. Keith Crowder from O'Connell and McTavish at 12:50, Phil.
At 12:50, okay.
Getty'd like to congratulate Ron Greshner as Getty's most valuable player for the Rangers, giving performance miles ahead of himself. Tonight he received Getty gift certificates. And at Getty, of course, the proof is at the pump.
He's had a great, solid game on defense, and he's also got 3 assists.
Dave Maloney coming down the right flank for Erickson. He's pinched off. 6-5 Boston. That'll be an icing call. Wow.
Face-off now deep in the Boston Bruins zone. Marquardt is talking to the referee, Asselstein, the linesman Asselstein. You know that kid Nevin Marquardt we were talking about?
Yeah.
He has completed 2 years in the university and a computer science and an economics major. Johnny Forrestal, Frosty Forrestal, the trainer of Bruins, told me, he says, he's a whiz kid. They call him the kamikaze kid around here. But he goes into the corners just wide open.
He's a good find, no doubt. Face-off is in the Bruins' end. Knocked away by Kleinendorf. Milbury back. Rogers. Laidlaw took a chance. Middleton's behind him, but the Rangers cover nicely. Kleinendorf's back. This is Blaisdell coming up on the 6-minute mark to go. That was right on Rogers' boots. He couldn't find it.
Also, is what you call a sucker pass.
Yes, sir. This is a good luck pass.
Boy, they're changing fast.
Rogers is onside, but can't hold it. Blaisdell. Right back to center zone. Don Maloney. Bruins now are not sending their men as deep with 5:37 to go.
They're just picking up now.
Casper gets around his man. Beck's shot comes clear, just. Right on the line. Linesman saw some daylight, he says.
That's right. Kluzak is talking to Asselstein right now. That puck was very, very close, whether it was out or not. Jim, if there's another goal scored, you have to go to another page.
That's right. I really didn't expect this with these two teams tonight.
Jimmy Gordon has a piece of paper here, you know, a pad, and he keeps score, but he divides it before the game starts.
I decide how many goals are going to be scored.
Right.
That's right. Stupid.
And he's running the room.
This is Beck. LaRouche. Picked away by Crowder. That's Keith Crowder. Here comes McTavish in, and he peels off again.
That's what they're doing. One man in now.
Yep, they're definitely laying back, unless they get a good shot. Sundstrom.
Oh, he's not going to call a penalty now.
Nope.
I was wrong about Morrell, I guess.
Here comes McTavish. Save. Did just get to it. 6-5 the score. Boston. And the puck will be faced off in the Rangers' end.
4:42 now left in the third period, and 6-5 as you look at Steve Casper, Boston's third choice in 1980. He won the Frank Selke Award for the league's top defensive forward in 1981-82. Jean Martel said, Steve is our best defensive player. He told me, he says he works so hard and he's persistent. He has excellent hockey sense.
Face-off will be on Weeks' right side as you look at Dave Maloney with 4:42 on the clock. And the Bruins with a 1-goal lead.
The Bruins are 9-0-0 when they outscore the opposition in the third period.
And of course have not been beaten or tied at home. Here's a shot. In just off the back of the net of the rebound. What a cannonball that one was.
Wow, I'll say.
Hedberg 2-on-2. Gets the pass to Pavlich. Eriksson and poke check right back out. Nicely by Hillier. Ron Greshna behind the net. Bruce Crowder. Rangers are coming out. Eriksson, Pavlich, onside. Shot, save!
Oh, and he was just leveled, Eriksson, by Mike Milbury from behind.
Somebody's going to get hurt. In front, score!
Ronnie Greshner. Ron Greshner scores the goal on a beautiful play from the corner by Mark Pavlich. But Eriksson took a beating in front of the net. Pavlich to Greshner. Watch this beautiful little play. He gets it from Eriksson. He holds it, and Bango puts it in. And this game is all tied up again. Eriksson to Greshner. Now very calmly. That's typical of Ron Greshner, boy. He is one heck of a hockey player.
6-6. And we've got overtime this year.
Ronnie Greshner scores the goal from Eriksson and Pavlich.
Back into the Bruins' end. Icing call.
So now we'll have a face-off deep in the Ranger zone. And this game has gone back and forth. What was I saying? That the Rangers are second team, goals against average?
Yep.
Before the game.
Second to the Boston Bruins.
Boston Bruins are number one. Isn't that what I was saying?
Steve Weeks faced 29 shots in the first two periods alone. Must be up around the 40-42 mark by the way this game feels now.
LaRouche goes out there for Ken-Eric Anderson. That's just for face-off. But this Peterson is good on the draws.
Rogers against Peterson.
He's got to go against him.
Rogers trying to get it back.
That's okay. He threw him out. LaRouche, now he's got to tell Steve Weeks. LaRouche will come in. He's got to tell Steve Weeks, be ready for the shot. And he didn't, and he should.
Yeah, Peterson's going to tee it up, Bill. There it is. Missed it. Boy, were you ever right. He was going for it. Kluzak with Rogers on his tailbone. Don Maloney and Rogers sends it in onside. Krushelnyski. Weeks stayed with the puck. Kluzak and Anderson gets it by him. Beck ahead. Don Maloney trying to turn a pass to left wing for Anderson. Shot Beck. Save. Hit a defenseman in front. Almost went in off Kluzak.
Now the Bruins ice it, and here comes the Rangers now. That's an icing call.
3 minutes and 4 seconds to go in the third period, and we are tied at 6.
And he kicked it. And the guy, one of the Rangers, I don't know who it was, because there was a whole pile up in front of there. He took a blast at it, and okay, let's take a look at it. Oh, there it is. It's Pavlich, and it hit Milbury, and there he is.
He just got hit on the end of the bench too.
Did he get hit again?
He's all right. They're not going to take him out.
And
There he
nobody
is.
called a timeout.
There he is.
Oh yeah, he's okay. Is this something, this game? Face off deep now in the Rangers, or in the Bruins zone.
19 seconds in the third period. Rangers have had goals from Rogers, a pair, Pavlich, Hedberg, Don Maloney, Ron Greshner. Bruins, Krushelnyski, Middleton, Fergus, Keith Crowder, O'Connell. Boy, what a mess.
I don't know what's happening here.
Rangers are trying not to call a timeout for some reason. They've got 19 seconds to go.
Well, what they want is they should don't get carried away here, but the face-off, let Ruotsalainen shoot it. That's right. But Osborne, look where Osborne is. He had no business being up there on the right.
O'Connell. Ruotsalainen.
You see how Peterson, he won the draw again.
He's been very good tonight.
Uh-oh,
Middleton, pretty
uh-oh.
onside, but clear. And we're going to have overtime. Well, they're getting one more shot at it. 2 seconds on the clock. 2 seconds on the clock. And the face-off will be in the Rangers' end.
Now, here's what you're going to have here. Now, Peterson's got to take that draw, and he's real good in those face-offs. Now you want LaRouche on that draw just to whack it towards the boards. Just as hard as he can. Even put a left-handed shot there out there now and whack it towards the boards. Peterson will take the face-off. And I'm very surprised that the Rangers have called timeout.
Rangers taking time now. 2 seconds to go. They're taking time out. We're looking at a sudden death overtime in 2 seconds.
Well, he's going to leave LaRouche out there, it looks like, and Osborne. And you see what Vadney was sort of shrugging his shoulders. What he's telling him is, you just stop him. Knock it towards the boards. I'm not so sure I wouldn't put a left-handed draw out on this one because he's going on his forehand to shoot it away from the net. If you're going to try to draw it back, yes,
yeah,
you go on your backhand.
Well, LaRouche is out there. So is Pavlich.
And Peterson got Fergus in the slot. And that's the guy they want him to shoot.
Fergus just out of your picture to the left. That's what they're looking for is Fergus.
LaRouche just has to stop him here. He doesn't have to beat him.
And it is stopped. Well, now, just in case you've gone through 3 periods of hockey at home and or wherever you are and haven't had enough, by special dispensation, we're going to have some more.
That's right. We have the 5-minute overtime period as you look at the clock. And New York 9, Boston 8.
The shots on goal.
In the third period.
Okay.
Read your righty.
Oh, this is lovely. This is when overtime is great. I was not an overtime fan because I could see good teams destroying bad teams in overtime.
But
Get
you know,
2 teams like this, it hasn't happened. I've been wrong.
That's right.
Yep.
You've been wrong because apparently it's pretty 50-50 now. It's 50-50. Well,
Pavlich and Eriksson and Dave Maloney and Hedberg and Greshner and Krushelnyski and Middleton and Milbury and Peterson and O'Connell.
The way this game has been going, I do not think that it will end in a tie. Because it's sudden death. One of them will score.
Or sudden life, as the case may be.
Okay, let's go.
Dave Maloney has the puck after the faceoff is won. Meant for Pavlich, knocked away, Hedberg. Dave again. Pavlich. Kicked away by Milbury. Middleton with Krushelnyski. Middleton's in front. Krushelnyski is dumped.
Oh, I don't think there'll be any penalties called.
Back behind Milbury. Erickson coming in with O'Connell and Milbury both back. Hedberg also went deep. Middleton soft pass across. 30 seconds gone by in overtime. Milbury ahead. Ruotsalainen back. Milbury's in very deep. Here's Middleton taking it away in front. Shot. Say, stopped in front by Beck, was it?
No, Mike Rogers.
Rogers, I couldn't see who got it.
It hit his stick and went up in the crowd.
Wow.
And now the face-off will be deep in the Ranger zone to the left as Mike O'Connell goes onto the bench. You know Mike O'Connell's father was a quarterback for the Cleveland Browns? Tommy O'Connell? You remember that, Jim? You're not that old, huh?
Might be.
You're not telling. Okay.
4:18 to go in the overtime period. Face-off left side of Weeks. 6-6. Ruotsalainen. Ruotsalainen. What a setup in front. High in the air and behind the net.
That was a great rush.
Oh. Rogers and Don Maloney working the boards against Kasper and Kluzak. Maloney. LaPointe's got him locked up. Rogers and Maloney. Kluzak. This is McTavish.
Oh, boy, Anderson could have really nailed him.
Yep, just got a piece, enough to upset him and get the puck away. Offside or a high stick call. High stick. 3:37 to go.
Donnie Maloney shaking his head again. But Ruotsalainen made a great rush. He just tried to flip it over, but he should have just blasted that thing. You see the top of those face-off circles? Think of shooting. Jerry Cheever's giving directions, hand signals, I think, to Mike Milbury.
Fergus and LaRouche. It'll come into the Bruins' end. Milbury back. A minute and a half has gone by in the overtime period. LaRouche will get to the puck. Still has it. Feed to his wing. Osborne in deep. Milbury. Bruce Crowder. Marquardt looking to break. Area 17, and Gresher anticipated and rams it back. And back to the Rangers' end. We will have 3 minutes to go in the overtime. Icing.
Another icing call. 2 minutes, 59 seconds left in the overtime. Now a face-off deep in the Ranger zone. Ronnie Gresher is having an outstanding game. Defensively, and Tommy Laidlaw has not seen that much action in the last 5 minutes of the period, the third period, and none in this overtime period so far.
Face-off, right side of Pete Peters. Pavlich. Knocked away by the Rangers, Erickson and Hedberg. Hedberg and Erickson. Two Bruins in there. Peterson and I can't see the other one right now. Wow.
And O'Connell.
O'Connell's right.
Another face-off deep in the zone.
Two of the top goaltenders in the league. They let in 6 goals tonight. Not a bad one, I don't think.
He's kicking Peterson out of the draw, and that's a break for the Rangers right here.
Pavlich is going to be going back to Beck.
Well, Krushelnyski was a centerman. Let's see what he does. He's going back on his backhand for sure.
Can't find Beck. Middleton, a nice little drop pass. Peterson touched the puck. Milbury shovels one in looking for the rebound. Hedberg anticipating. Turns the corner, and it will come out to center. Milbury back. Back into the Rangers' end. And we are halfway through the overtime as the icing call comes. 2:30 to go.
You know, it was interesting on that face-off. Krushelnyski came in there and took the draw and beat Pavlich cleanly.
We talked about the center.
Yeah. So that's why they're not worried about whether a guy gets thrown out of the face-offs or not. There's Jerry Cheevers.
Is that another sign? Has he got an itch?
He's got an itch. Lost 5-2 once. Said roses are red, violets are blue. They got 5, we only got 2.
Face off on the right side of Pete Peters. We're in overtime, 6-6 the score. Beck, drive, wide. Krushelnyski trying to head man for Middleton. No icing. Beck is back. Don Maloney will be able to come out with this one. Peterson picks it out of thin air like LaRouche. Right back in again. Ruotsalainen. We're coming up on the 2-minute mark to go. Overtime. Ruotsalainen again. Hook from behind. Krushelnyski took him off the puck. Beck. Stopped at the line. Don Maloney, nice little bit of quiet interference on Milbury to keep him from breaking away. Dave Maloney just off the bench. 1:47 to go in the overtime. Onside, Rogers. Save, rebound. Wide, he missed the net.
I don't believe it.
Anderson missed the net. He had the open net. 1:34 to go in the overtime. Rangers had too many men on the ice and nobody called it. Milbury ahead.
Don Maloney grabbed Mike Rogers and yanked him over the boards.
LaRouche is onside and lowered by Keith Crowder. 1:12 to go in the overtime. Hits a stick and stays in. Rangers have it. Osborne. LaRouche. Nobody's in front. Osborne goes in front. Greshner's shot blocked. That'll be icing.
No, it's not
No, it won't. It'll slow down. 52 seconds to go in the overtime. Sundstrom in his own end. Middleton slows him up, but it's out the center zone again. Sundstrom still has possession. Beck fakes the shot. That caroms off Osborne's skates. LaRouche dealing. Krushelnyski. O'Connell coming out. 28 seconds. O'Connell. Ruotsalainen back with 25 in the overtime. In the Rangers' end. And it is cleared. Icing will be called.
Oh, no, that's a bad one right there. Oh, that is a bad play right there by Ruotsalainen.
15 seconds in the overtime, and the face-off will be in the Rangers' end.
That's not a very smart play right there. He was trying to make a pass, but Boston Bruins have called timeout, and that benefits the New York Rangers, because then Barry Beck.
Rangers missed an open net. I've kicked out the plug on the monitor, so you have to take my word for it. I presume that's who you're watching at home. Take a look at the Ranger bench now.
Okay, we got our monitor back. Okay. 15 seconds to go, and a face-off deep in the Ranger zone. Barry Beck, and that's what I was talking about when Boston called a timeout to give Barry Beck a chance to rest.
All right, Phil, how'd you do it? How'd you deploy your troops here?
On the offense or defense?
Yeah. Right now. Forget it, too late. We'll see what happens.
Forget it.
Boston gets the draw into the corner. It's under him. Still up for grabs. 6 seconds. The clock stopped with 6 seconds to go.
Now, right out Peterson drawing it back to O'Connell. And Mike Rogers just trying to stave off Peterson's draw and tying it. He's got to just tie that draw. He cannot lose it. There's the clock. The Rangers can't win this game now with 6 seconds to go.
Not without a fluke sometime. No.
Yeah.
But Boston can.
That's right. Boston can with the face-off deep in the Rangers zone.
Kluzak is at left point. O'Connell at right point. I thought they'd have Fergus out there. Peterson will be on the draw, that's for sure, against Mike Rogers. Middleton's in the slot.
Back to Kluzak if he can get it to him.
Kluzak's at right point.
Dave Maloney cannot leave that position on the boards with Crowder, Keith Crowder, quickly. Okay, they get thrown out. That's a break for the Rangers.
Pavlich and Middleton, they're both good. Free puck, still free. He'll get the shot. Why? Caromed off somebody in front and it's over. Wow.
Well, I was wrong. I figured for sure that this game would never end in overtime the way it was going, and I was absolutely wrong. It ended tied 6-6. Wow.
Sometimes you see a work of art, and sometimes you just see a cowboy and Indian movie. And boy, was this something. This is just a shootout. It was fascinating hockey. Both teams played well. It was physical, tough hockey, no chippiness. Just a heck of a game to watch.
It was a great game. It was the kind of game that's not hard to broadcast either, which makes it easy for us. And also, both teams deserved this point in this case.
All right. Final score is New York Rangers 6, Boston Bruins 6. It is a tie after overtime. We'll be back in a moment.